Hi, this is Pat Price from Elkhorn SmokeHouse. Today we're going to show you how to do some smoked salmon. We're going to use our sweet pepper jerky mix. We've got our salmon, headed and gutted, and then we've got, I actually had to, because of the poundage of fish, we have 6.5 pounds of fish. This package only does 5 pounds of meat, so I had to do a little math and mixed up my own. So all you do for the brine is we're going to wet brine these today. You just drop your seasoning in the fish. Take a big spoon or stick or whatever you got to stir them with. Mix those around pretty well. You can do this in a dry brine by putting the fish in a Ziploc bag. I find it's a little bit easier to do it with a wet brine, just so you cover the fish with a lot of moisture. They don't get as dried out that way. And then we're going to take some water, clean that up a little bit, salt and sugar in there. And we're going to put just enough water in here to cover the fish. Like that. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to let these set in the brine for 24 hours. We're going to come back tomorrow and put them in the smoker. We'll see you then. Hi, we're back. Day 2. We brined these overnight. I stirred them a couple times. I went out before bed last night, stirred them, got up this morning, stirred them again. You want to get the fish that are on the top circulated to the bottom where the salt and the sugar are going to drop out of suspension. You want to get that stuff back in suspension, try to coat the meat as much as possible. We're using a landlocked sockeye or a kokanee. You can also do these with fillets. You can wet brine them or dry brine them with the fillets. You can use sockeye, coho, chinook, whatever you have access to. We just happen to have an abundance of these landlocked sockeye or kokanee around here. So we're going to drain these. We're going to take them out to the smoker and put them on the racks. Got one rack done. I just splay them out. Some people hang them with toothpicks, whatever. It doesn't really matter that much as long as you got air circulation around them. We're going to stick these in. We're going to control the amount of smoke by the amount of chips we have in the smoker. This is a sausage maker smoker. It's pretty low temperature smoker. It's not that fancy. It's just got a thermostat on a dial, and you control the amount of smoke by the damper on top and how much wood you put in it. So we're going to go with a light smoke. The smoke is going to stick to the fish better when it's wet, so we're going to start them off wet. If you don't want that much smoke on them, you can either put less wood in or damp them off with a paper towel. It tends to pick up some of the seasoning, so I try not to do that, but that's another method. We'll come back to these. We'll finish this filling the smoker up, and we'll come back to these in a little bit. Okay, here we are a little bit later. We had some issues with our smoker, so we had to switch smokers. So these are now done. I take them to about 125 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see they're done. There's a little bit of these little fats. Those are the omega-3s that are so popular nowadays. So these are done. I'm going to take these in, skin them up, and we're going to turn some of this into some salmon dip for a camping trip this weekend, and the rest of it is going to go into some vacuum sealed bags for consumption just as smoked salmon. And that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, submit them on our website and I will get back to you. Thanks, and happy smoking.